Victoria VR early bird staking is now or will soon be available, depending on when you're watching this video. What up, you got Mr. Smith, and in this video I want to do an update on Victoria, the VR early bird staking. Now, I will say this, I shared VR initially when it first dropped onto the Coinbase platform, and you know, it definitely is an opportunity. I feel it has a bright future. Of course, at the time of this recording, crypto is taking a hit, so there might be some good buying opportunities sometimes to consider some plays, or look and see if you think it's going to dip a little bit more, then jump in on it so you can benefit that way as well. It's totally up to you. Just depends on what your investment strategy is, and just understand the risk involved. And of course, this is not financial advice. Now, we'll say this as it relates to crypto. If you want more cash flow to be able to buy more crypto, got a link available below. There'll be a link that shows up at the end of the screen. So that being said, if you want 5 streams of cash flow that can help you get more of that crypto so you can turn it into wealth in abundance, and just putting your money in some places that allows your money to be diversified but get exposure to certain gains, then I highly recommend you check that out. That being said, Victoria VR early bird staking. Now, I was going to do it a different way, but before I do that, let me go ahead and go to CoinMarketCap, which is the site that you can use in order to do your research on some crypto. There are quite a few others that I'll be referencing as well, but this is a good go-to place that you can take advantage of. So let's pull up VR. Just, you know, basically went to coinmarketcap.com, typed in VR, boom. 48 cents is what it's currently trading at. And if you just kind of look at the all-time, then you'll see that it's kind of getting back to where it started. So it started off up here, and that was earlier this month. And then, you know, it took a dip, which many cryptos have, but it's kind of, you know, recovering. So who knows? This may be a good support area, you know, just something to kind of make note of. But pay attention to how it's moving and determine whether or not this is something that you want to do. Now, I will go into the site. Let's go visit the site just in case this is your first time hearing about VR, but you understand the importance and the power of the metaverse. So, of course, you know they're tapping into the metaverse, and the metaverse definitely has a bright future. Look into it if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. But what they're claiming to be is the most realistic-looking metaverse. The Unreal Engine is the engine that they use. It's a gaming engine, and it's, you know, they're saying it's the best gaming engine in the world. And they have quite a few things you can check out. Their tokenomics. If you like, I do definitely an audit on this coin just to kind of go over some of the things that I look for when I determine whether or not something is a good project. But just look at some of the graphics. A world full of entertainment, discovery, and learning. So they're pretty much creating their own world inside of the virtual reality platform, which is what the metaverse is tending to do, but they're trying to say theirs is going to be more real than anyone else's. Now, I will say this, in addition to their staking, the door is about to open up for you to be able to acquire your own piece of digital real estate, which is, you know, a powerful place to consider allowing your money to grow, because as attention grows to the platforms that allow you to buy into their world, then that gives you the ability to multiply your money. So just something to consider if you haven't considered. I know it sounds far-fetched to be my virtual land. I know it sounds crazy, but you just have to connect it to where do you think attention is. The land that we have, a real-world land, it has value because many times of the people that are around it, the attention that's around it or nearby it. But real land also has real-world value because you can produce everything that you see in the world from it, food, shelter, etc. But in this world, it's centered around the attention that goes to the platform. Why is that important? Because a lot of attention is already given to online and now the blockchain. A lot of attention is given to the area of gaming. A lot of attention is given to the area of entrepreneurship and business. So if you pull out all those things together, you put it on a platform that gives people the ability to grow, take care of business without leaving their home if they don't want to, you know, for whatever reason, and give them the ability to earn, give them the ability to have fun and be entertained. You'd be surprised how many people wouldn't mind spending time and putting attention towards that platform. As the attention of that platform grows, so do you. And that's the beauty of the blockchain. You see, we've been responsible for making a lot of these platforms trillion-dollar companies. When you think of the platform that you're watching me on right now, it's a good chance that you and the people around it made it what it is today. However, the people don't usually have ownership in it. They don't usually get the credit. in this world, you're going to be an owner of the world. So it incentivizes you to make it what it becomes. That's powerful, and that's how it should operate, due to the fact that sometimes these platforms take advantage of people or shadow ban them and things of that nature. But we won't go there. We won't go there. I don't want to make that about this video. But the big market VR, so you can just pretty much look at everything pertaining to it, the DAO, breaking down why VR, and they just show how they compare to other platforms, how they're better, and how they line up, how they check off all of the boxes that other people don't check off. Decentraland seems to check off more boxes than, the next is second in line in comparison to their list. So just get an understanding of this. Check out the video. It definitely looks real as it relates to the people, and I'm sure it could only get better. Say bless you. Type bless you in the comments if you're rocking. Now, let's go into the deeper details of what this announcement or the update is more so about. Now you have the ability to do early bird staking. Depending on when you're watching this video, the 14th of December is the 13th now, the recording of the video, and I believe I'm going to release it today. So that being said, the 14th of December, which is tomorrow, you'll be allowed early bird staking. How is that important? Because you'll be able to position yourself to get 111 APY. Now, banks aren't giving nowhere near that, and that's why we're living in a world where you have to be putting your money somewhere that's allowing you to outpace inflation, because inflation, is doing what it's doing, and it will continue to do what it does, but now you can at least position your money to be growing, so that way the money that you earn, the dollar bill that you earn, is not in vain. So in this scenario, it allows you to stake and get 111% interest or return on your investment. And then it also is opening up the door to whitelist for the VR land sale. Basically, you get on the front end. You get an early bird special to be able to get access to the land. Now, they do have certain restrictions, but I'll go into that a little deeper. And it says the NFTtrade.com, so, get familiar with that site as well. But if you don't know what staking is, if you don't know what yield farming is, if you don't know what, holding and getting some type of rate of return is, basically it's like you putting your money into a savings account and they tell you that they're going to give you 0.5%. Or you putting your money into some type of bond fund, and they're telling you they're going to guarantee you a certain percentage just for them keeping your money there. We're in a different day and age now, and settling for those numbers that they said was a great return on their investment is no more. And people are shaking in their boots because they realize that some of these things aren't the best investment. Some of these platforms, some of these companies, some of these stocks aren't the best investment for people. Because the people who got the real money, they were early investors. They were seed investors, angel round investors. So they were able to get on the front end, meaning that they had extra money. They already had the money to be able to participate in the angel round of investing, and now they're able to get 300% return on their money, 1,000% return on their money. Well, crypto has leveled the playing field. So now we can experience those type of gains even if we're not an accredited investor. So you got to understand the power there. So 111% APY just for holding the coin is pretty significant. All right, so let's proceed. Victoria VR Early Bird Staking will be going live tomorrow, the 14th of December. And basically, you can go on NFTtrade.com or NFTrade.com. We are super excited to announce the launch of our first staking, available to absolutely everyone. And I'll do another video that shows that site when it actually goes live. I'm going to check it out here shortly, but hang tight. They're super excited to announce the launch of the first staking, available to absolutely everyone. VR tokens can be staked for sensational rewards. This includes both a tremendously high APY and the ability to secure your place on the whitelist for the exclusive VR land sales, which will be taking place on December the 23rd. So you got a little time. Conditions for early bird staking. Now, they do have some conditions. So the staking period is 100 days. Even though it'll be 111% rate of return, the staking period is 100 days. So that's over 1% a day that your money can be earning just by holding it for that 100-day period. And if you understand liquidity, and if you understand why they want people to hold on to a coin a certain amount of time, don't shy away from that, because sometimes it can still be a good thing. Now, there are a lot of other places where you can yield farm, stake, things of that nature, but if you believe in this project, then look into it and see if it's something you're interested in. The pool hard cap, 8 million VR tokens, staking reward, 111%, whitelist for VR land sales. All right, now, the allocation ratio, 5,000 staked VR tokens equals $500 worth of allocation to purchase the VR land. Payment will then be made using VR tokens. So this is how it breaks down as it relates to the virtual land and how they're looking at it. So the floor price is going to be $500 for the VR lands. The hard cap of this staking pool is only 8 million VR tokens, and with no personal cap. So you can own as many as you want, but they do have a certain amount of tokens available. Make sure you act fast tomorrow to stake your tokens so you don't miss the opportunity to get your hands on VR land and get access to that rate of return. Now, we already went to the site, but that's the site if you're looking for it. VictoriaVR.com is the first blockchain-based virtual reality with realistic graphics built on the Unreal Engine, created and owned by its user. Back to what I was saying at first. It's owned by its user and created by its user because you can create within it, create NFTs and things of that nature within it. And now you're a part owner of it. Now you're a partner, not just a consumer. So that's a total different perspective. The whole world is built to be a universal platform on all virtual reality, games, decentralized applications, collectively creating a metaverse, a shared virtual realm, the 3D internet. In the Victoria VR world, there will be games, quests, never-ending adventure, virtual galleries, as well as the big market VR where you can exchange NFTs in 3D. In addition, now, exchange of NFTs in 3D. See, that's different. I just caught that one because most people, when they're exchanging NFTs, they're just sending it digital through the wallet. Sounds like they're trying to create a platform that allows you to be in there in the virtual reality world, and you're like, here. You're handing it to them. You're like, here, here's the NFT in exchange for your NFT, and it may have some type of exchange that takes place. Seems crazy, but use your imagination a little bit. Tap back into that inner child and tap into that imagination. But tap into the fact that you're going to benefit off of it, not just be a consumer of it. Benefit off of it, not just be a consumer of it. Contribute and benefit. So it's not like you're just coming with your hands out. You're contributing to the ecosystem, and that's what I'm doing just by sharing this video, letting you know that it's available so you can get access to it on the front end if it turns into something. If not, this is not financial advice. I just want to put it in front of you to just kind of give you something to consider as it relates to your crypto journey. So you can where you can exchange NFTs in 3D. In addition, users will be rewarded for each of their activities in the VR world. So as you're in there consuming, participating, they have some rewards in there as well. And I won't go all down to the other articles. Those are some of the previous articles. But I do want to at least visit the NFTtrade.com. And let's see if it's even, or if it will be tomorrow. If it's going to be kind of like a heads up of what's yet to come. So NFTrade currently charges 0 transaction fees, which is awesome. All change, all NFTs, one platform. So it's going to be available here. And you can create, buy, sell, swap, and farm NFTs. So I haven't been exposed to this NFT platform, but I'm definitely going to tap into it. Definitely going to look into it. May do a separate video about this. So they're already selling NFTs, creating NFTs, all within this community, all within this platform, and they're able to do it, which sounds like with low fees. So that being said, this will be the platform where you'll go to if you want to tap into this ability of benefiting off of the VR and seeing if it's a good fit for you. But if you believe in the metaverse and the future of it, then strongly consider this currently sitting at 48 cents. Not to say it's going to stay there, not to say it won't dip. Who knows? This may be their support level. Who knows? But now you know about it. So that being said, do as you see fit based on your particular investment strategy. And oh yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you click that available link. It should be right here. Click that. It might be right there. But click that available link so you can get more cash flow, so you can indeed buy more crypto. See you on the next.